Hello YouTube, welcome one and all, and welcome back to... A lot of people have already died. 20 million on the Entente side. 20 million men.
Bereit!
There you go. You guys head over there.
Bereit zum Ausrücken!
Reinforce. How are we doing in the west? This is still going
Weiter! Weiter!
nicely our way. We don't know if our engineering company's done. We have you done. Bomber focus. Zeppelin focus would not be in our interests. Peas. Okay, so there's a counterattack by the Russians. So Siam is done. We're decrypting you. Okay. Oh, yeah, the Germans got surrounded and crushed. I think we're okay here. How's our...
Vorrücken!
Yeah, still in the middle of the game's like, no, we want to go along the front line. We don't want to go to the back and...
Weiter! Weiter!
Sometimes this game... Sometimes this game just...
Weiter! Weiter!
Just does whatever the hell it means. Makes no sense.
Zeigt es ihnen!
France is fully thingy.
Los! 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 Befehle? Auf geht's!
Yeah, can you guys just fucking leave the fucking zone, please? No, of course not. Why? We're just gonna constantly be stuck there because of fucking reasons. But a major offensive on the east has just started. Arms, no enemy deciphered. Okay, we're probably gonna try to decipher. Bomb sighting done. We lost some more convoys. 8, ouch. That. I think it's 22. 2. That, please. There's gotta be like a weak point somewhere in these fucking these units. My tank's still stuck.
Greift weiter an!
Yep, they're still stuck there. They're still stuck. God damn it! I hate this game at times. Western Balkans, more naval invasions. Oh, hello, Americans.
Greift weiter an!
Okay, bomber 2 to do. Once we get early bomber 2, we may be able to move on.
Zeigt es ihnen!
We still haven't got a level. Cavalry leader experience. Cavalry leader experience. You still don't have any of these available. And our army is finally going to be able to. How are these divisions now? Pretty beat up. So we're just going to give them a time to recuperate, repair, rearm. And yeah, the war is actually pretty static. They're moving in a lot of troops over here. How are we doing? Only 563.1 million now for the Germans. The United Kingdom nearly lost 1 million. France has lost 8.4. Italy lost 2.2. The United States has lost 4.9, 4.4 already. How's your population, by the way? Yeah, your population is getting conscript service by requirement now. Nearly up to scraping the barrel. Yeah, we've got some sabotage going on here. The Italians are losing some subs. And our destroyers should literally, like, get the frig out. We lost 2 destroyers to none of the Americans. The Americans showed up and gave us an ass whooping. Your orders to remain in port. Your orders to remain in port. Your orders to remain in port. Oh, that was our convoy protection. That's gone. Okay, Portugal again. Once again, trying to invade. That's fine. Naval invasions, perfectly fine. We seem to be okay with naval invasions. That's a problem.
Ihre Befehle!
Well, reinforcements is the most important thing here now. Invasion by the British. And the British and Americans, and it's now British and Americans over here. Like, just so many troops. We're literally at war with everyone.
Suchen Deckung!
Okay, so the Americans came in and just kicked us. Some more convoys getting beat up. Some more naval invasions. It's all fine. It's a slog, this one, but we are in February 1920 now. More naval invasions. We have some U-boats. We're not going to be able to get any of our resources. We're so hoping that we were going to be able to, like, push out. The Americans joining without the Russians being knocked out. Oh god, our war support. We need to get our war support done. Let's get our stuff up and better. Aviation effort 2. Field hospital done. Do you know what? Let's start getting some anti-aircraft defenses. How are we doing construction lines? That's fine. More naval invasions. A naval battle. That's our convoys. They're trying to get away. You've lost 2 already. Another Portuguese invasion. the Entente can't push us out of our positions. So the problem is like they're bombing us now. Look at the ace pilot. Oof, we lost 9 convoys in that. We're down to 154. Let's do that. I mean, it's 91, which means our production of tanks is going to go through the floor. Although we're making one a day, which is nice. Air superiority, yeah, we're losing it. We can't produce faster than the Americans. We just have to hope they they bleed themselves dry. We've got 11% warp support. I forgot, I didn't even notice that dropped that badly. Yeah, we're kind of in problems here. Because we need... Okay, we don't need to produce that many. I think that much is fine. Look at the cap doing... Yeah, let's get as many fighters as we can. Max out our... Let's max out our so the enemy bombing, we need to get that sorted. More Portuguese naval invasions? That's fine. In March 1922.
Ihre Befehle. Ausrücken!
Come on, we can push these guys out, sure.
Zuhören!
All Portuguese invasions? Yep. All Portuguese invasions. No one's trying down here though for some reason. I don't know why. If we'd been able to... If Bulgaria had joined earlier, because they joined after Turkey fell, after the Turks fell. If we'd been able to keep Turkey in the fight, the Ottomans in the fight, this would be much better, because the Americans and the British couldn't reinforce. Yeah. Let's get that. Look at the amount of Americans here. There's no way they could have... No, because they didn't have... Pretty sure they came in through here. Because they've got control of this. What we really need to do...
Ausrücken!
Yeah, you join that.
Zuhören!
You join that. How are we doing? We're at 38 and 34. Okay.
Befehle.
50 of it. Yeah, let's just recuperate all our stuff. You guys are getting Are we out of heavy artillery? Shouldn't be. Let's say police is done. Get that. Should be the early bomber. Yeah, that's the early bomber. We want the early bomber too. lot more artillery. Yeah, early heavy artillery. We need a lot more of that. We could go to construction repair. Resistance is pressure. We could get some of these, but I think we go through all this. More naval invasions. Bombs. Reformation. Draft dodging. A new report by the War Office shows marked reduction in available manpower. It appears the latest batch of recruits is much smaller than initially expected. The discrepancy is currently under investigation. But first lead points leads to a large number of people who are technically fit for service managed to avoid the draft through various means. 18-year-old students are suddenly skilled workers employed in critical war industry. Former athletes fail their fitness tests, and in some cases, recruits are simply vanished without a trace. When the people are caught and interrogated, they point towards the poor conditions in the army. The indifferent officers are not wanting to die for a lost cause. Military leaders demand a harsh crackdown on people avoiding the draft, but many in the government feel that it's improved the living conditions of the enlisted souls. Maybe a better... I mean, I can afford the political power loss, so let's do that. So that didn't work. Well, again, the German, like, the fact that the AI so focuses on you kind of gets me a little bit annoyed at times. It's like, for fuck's sake, why are you just constantly attacking me with little to nothing? Like, look at the amount of troops here. There's so many troops for the Entente here that it's just they can't use them all. Like, this front has not done anything. I mean, granted, yes, vast majority of these are Greeks, but there has been Americans here. Like 20 British divisions. There's no need for 20 British divisions to be here. It's literally like, well, we can stop the... If all we need to do is stop the human player. That's all we need to do. We don't need to stop anyone else. Do you have it? Ooh, gorilla player. Yeah, we'll get that.
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Achtung!
You don't have a level up.
Weiter, weiter!
Do you have a level? You do have a level up. Infantry thing there.
Befehle!
You have a level up.
Befehle! Los, los, los!
There we go.
Befehle!
You don't have. You don't have. Right. Okay. Good. Sweet. Great. I mean, on the plus side, we're not being pushed back. We're still holding on, but like, yeah. I think the next point is to actually construction-wise build our air defenses, which we don't have any at the moment. Is that another Portuguese invasion? It is another Portuguese invasion. Two is done. You know what? Coastal fortifications, please. Goddamn Americans. How many men have you lost, America? Probably a lot. Okay. Doctrine. We're in May 1920. That's 22. That's 22. Look at the amount of Americans here. Come on. It's not telling me, it's just showing 116 Russian divisions. Which is not correct. Again, the British are trying to... like, oh, look at that! 90 divisions! There's no way we can force that out. We may have to get... There's no way I can get a naval invasion. Yeah, we don't control the sea. We don't control the Aegean. Or the Adriatic? The Adriatic. Yeah, we don't control the Adriatic Sea. That's not a dangerous one. Stop being melodramatic. So where's everyone's casualties? 3.2. The French are 9.25. Kingdom's nearly at a million. Italy's at 2.64. The United States is almost at 5 million already. I mean, surely the United States should have a debuff to the amount of people they like losing. Yeah, you're still only at limited conscription. So for the Republic of China is fully decrypted. Have we got New Zealand? Just so that it's in the middle of doing something. More naval invasions! Portugal, again, hi. So, there's no, like, air stuff going on here, I don't think. Draft reform proves effective. The social measures passed by the government as part of a larger process of reform in the military recruitment policy have proven surprisingly popular. Higher pay and more frequent leave are more often cited as the biggest new benefits, but many also point out to the new government programs to support war widows and orphans. Fewer and fewer men can justify refusing their country's calls to the colours, and public support for draft dodgers has all but disappeared. Indeed, there has been a recent upswing in public support for the government as more and more people realise the Austria Hungarian way of life is under attack. Stability and war support? I don't mind that. Is that going down? I just need to see where I can crack this bad boy open.
So, Achtung! Ziel anvisiert. Bereit!
You still don't have a friggin' in production lines. Making 6 a week. Yeah, we need. Right. Okay. Now I know this is early. Really early. Oh no, I need early bomber 3. Early bomber 3 then. Never mind. Okay. Let's think about this. Is there anywhere we could place it? Not on this coast. More Portuguese invasions. Like, surely the Americans are like, looking like, look, it's been like 2 years now, 2-3 years of us throwing so many lives away, and there's literally nothing to show for it. I'm pretty sure they'd have protests. More importantly, hi. I'm sure the Americans would be kind of struggling with war support. But no, their war support is at 100%. War heroes getting killed. Minus 1.9%. that was there. More Portuguese invasions. Okay, more Portuguese invasions. So...
Ihre Befehle?
If I...
Befehle!
Oh, you get to join group. I may make another army and put it down here. Solely so that I can...
Bereit zum Ausrücken!
solely so that I can... basically... Actually...
Bereit zum Ausrücken!
let's do that.
Bereit?
Oh no, that one.
Achtung! Angetreten! Achtung!
Make another commander.
Bereit zum Ausrücken!
Are you the only one here?
Befehle?
Right, you... yeah, you have that. 21 divisions. So let's delete that.
Befehle?
Okay, you got 6 divisions.
Bereit zum Ausrücken!
You're gonna go away.
Ihre Befehle?
Question, do I... You know what?
Angetreten!
Coastal defense is done. Let's do that. No national focus. What are they, the Balkans? Just get it done. Okay. So, let's see. Yeah, insufficient naval supremacy, because we don't have any... You got 54 ships, send them out! Give us just enough time to land in Constantinople. That's all we need. We need enough time to land in Constantinople. That's all we need.
Bereit! Achtung!
Put you here.
Befehle?
I wonder if I can move my battle fleet into here. No is the answer. Darn it! Right, okay. I may decide to see... yeah, there's an airfield here. I may see if we can get that to be, instead of a naval, a air one. That may be it. Is it Portugal? Portugal invading? Portugal is invading. As well as the Americans. Americans in the north, Portuguese in the south. That's fine. You're at extensive conscription. What are we at? We're at extensive conscription. That's fine. We haven't lost as many men. Germany? You're only at limited conscription. That's good. United States is only at limited. France is at service by requirement. 164 divisions. The United States... a lot. Like a lot. The Russians... 153 to 384. Yeah, we need to somehow... We need to break the deadlock somehow. And I honestly don't know
Angetreten.
that needs to stop.
Angetreten.
Everything else is okay.
Weiter, weiter.
We're kind of at a problem now. Okay, so let's have a look at my tank divisions. How are you doing? You're over halfway to your tanks. You're over halfway to your tanks. Any tanks at full capacity? No, the answer to that is no. We're short 1.2k. Making 1.4 a day. Ouch. Lack of resources is really killing us. How are we doing with heavy artillery? Making 6 a week. Yeah, we need to get more of the factory stuff. But anyway, we're getting the anti-aircraft guns because they're needed, even though they are 2 years in advance. V formation getting done, early bomber 3 getting done. Once that's done, we're going to go straight into getting paratroopers, and then we can see what we can do. But anyway, that'll be it for this video. Thank you everyone for watching. I will see you all in the next ones. Until then, toodles!